When did it become like something big, or at what point it started to become something big?
That's really, it's a really interesting question, because it's grown now in a way that I could never have possibly imagined, because it's now subsets of communities. Like, for example, we have 22,000 clinicians who are in the, because we've launched an AI and medical portfolio, for example. We have climate change pioneers. So it's become very interdisciplinary. So I think the key points where after we ran our first summit, the World Summit AI, it was about 3,500 people came to that event. On the morning of that summit, me and my team, we did not have a clue if people were going to show up. I mean, I know that sounds crazy because you think they're going to come, right? But I remember, I mean, we were all having really, really vivid dreams about walking into the gas howder. My partner, Vidya, was saying, but every time I wake up, I walk into the gas howder and there's one person standing there. And I was like, I'm having the same dream. What does it mean? You know, like,
right.
So yes, people have bought tickets, but actually our doubling point for the ticket sales for World Summit AI were in the last 2 weeks before the event. Yeah. So in the last 2 weeks that we were like, okay. So in the morning when we turned up, the gas howder was absolutely packed with people. And as a result, then we kind of knew that we were, you know, that was the proof that we needed, that people were following us and that it was going to become something big. Within probably about 2 to 3 months after the first World Summit AI, it went really, really well. And a lot of things that we did, the word spread. And very, very quickly, we found that people started subscribing. And we went from 35,000, a data set of 35,000 to a data set of 118,000 people within 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
And that was mainly because of just word spreading about what we've done, people tweeting about it, people, you know, the type of speakers that we had were very influential, and it just went from there, really. I think the other significant points where we've seen big doubling in numbers is when we have tackled big causes as an organization. And we're not very good at this as an organization. And maybe this is something, Ricardo, I need your help with at some point. But what we don't do is really market our accomplishments as well as we should do. And that's a problem. That's a problem I need to work out as a founder. But we probably don't tell people enough about the good stories around what we've done. And we campaigned against Donald Trump for the all-girl Afghan robotics team. And it was a cause. And when that went across the Times and people saw that was happening, that's when we saw another big substantial jump in community members. And then digital, the start of COVID, which has been awful and a massive disruptor, we pivoted very quickly and we created new products within weeks and days and weeks because of the type of, you know, team that we had. And that's when it doubled up again, up towards the kind of 200, we're on 220,000 people now, because that's a different entity now, it's subscriptions. So, yeah.